Danny Masterson was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for drugging.
Welcome to True Crime. Our condolences and prayers go out to the survivors and those affected. Not only innocence was lost, but also the actions that left trauma forever. Please take a moment and say a prayer for those involved, whose lives are changed forever. Let's begin. Danny Masterson, sentenced to 30 years to life in federal prison for raping 2 women, is a significant move in the actor's continuing legal processes. Since 2017, there have been allegations of sexual assault against Masterson, leading the Los Angeles Police Department to begin an investigation. Who is Danny Masterson? What really happened? Was he innocent? Let's begin. Who is Danny Masterson? Peter Masterson is an American actor. He performed the roles of Milo Foster, Jameson, Rooster, Bennett, and Steven Hyde in Men at Work, The Ranch, and That 70s Show, respectively. Bijou Phillips, an actress, started dating him in 2004. In 2009, they became engaged, and on October 18, 2011, they got married. In February 2014, they welcomed a daughter into the world. All 8 of the seasons of That 70s Show starred Masterson. Masterson's career was sparked by his appearance on That 70s Show, which allowed him to work on other projects in between tapings. After the series ended, Masterson appeared in a number of films and made cameos on shows including Punk'd and Mad TV. He co-hosted the Fox TV special Woodstock 1999 with his 1970s co-stars Ashton Kutcher and Wilmer Valderrama. Initial charges. Between 2001 and 2003, he was accused of raping the women, who were all in their 20s. Masterson had refuted the allegations and said that he was being persecuted because of his Church of Scientology membership. He could spend up to 45 years behind bars if found guilty. Due to insufficient evidence and the statute of limitations having passed in 2 other cases, prosecutors choose not to file charges. Tom Mesereau, Masterson's attorney, claimed that his client is innocent. Obviously, Masterson and his wife were in complete shock considering that these nearly 20-year-old allegations are suddenly resulting in charges being filed. But they and their family are comforted knowing that ultimately the truth will come out. Mr. Mesereau said in a statement, "In 2017, Netflix wrote Masterson out of its comedy The Ranch after the accusations came to light. Masterson said, 'I have never been charged with a crime, let alone convicted of one. In this country, you are presumed innocent until proven guilty. However, in the current climate, it seems as if you are presumed guilty the moment you are accused.' Since 2011, Masterson has been wed to model and actor Bijou Phillips. The news came out when 4 women accused Masterson and the Church of Scientology of stalking, harassing, and intimidating them after they reported the alleged abuse in a lawsuit filed many years ago. The trial. Masterson made his first court appearance on the claims in Los Angeles in September 2020, while being free on $3.3 million bail since his arrest in mid-June 2020. The actor did not enter a plea, but Tom Mesereau, the actor's attorney, vigorously defended his client, slamming the accusations against him as politically motivated. The defense attorney charged that Jackie Lacey, the district attorney for Los Angeles County, filed the charges with the intention of retaining her position in a November election. There have been repeated attempts to politicize this case, said Mr. Mesereau, who also defended Michael Jackson against sexual misconduct allegations in a previous case. He is absolutely not guilty, and we're going to prove it. After this, Deputy District Attorney Reinhold Mueller dismissed Mr. Mesereau allegations as false and pure speculation with no basis in fact. All 3 of Masterson's accusers were present for the court hearing, but roughly 20 of the actor's supporters were forced to wait outside due to coronavirus restrictions at that time. The claims against Masterson first surfaced in 2017, when the Me Too movement that encouraged women to come forward with charges of wrongdoing was gaining popularity. But things took a favorable turn for Danny. No decisions. A jury in Los Angeles failed to reach a verdict in a rape case against U.S. actor Danny Masterson in November 2022. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office stated that it was deciding what to do next in the case. A request for comment from the Associated Press was not immediately answered by Masterson's attorneys. A new trial was set to begin in March. Deliberations in the case began in mid-November, but soon reached a deadlock which could not be resolved. In a statement, the attorney's office said, "While we are disappointed with the outcome in this trial, we thank the jurors for their service." It added, We also want to give our heartfelt appreciation to the victims for bravely stepping forward and recounting their harrowing experiences. The charges came after a 3-year investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department, and he was innocent until proven guilty, yes. But criminals can't get away, can they? Verdicts and vendetta. Masterson, 47, was accused of avoiding accountability by relying on his fame as a famous Scientologist, according to the prosecution. Before imposing a sentence, Judge Charlene Olmedo enabled the victims of his acts to read impact statements in court. Leah Remini, a well-known former Scientologist and actress, was present at the court and consoled the women before and after they gave their testimony. U.S. media stated that one of the women remarked, "I wish I had reported him to the police earlier." Another woman told Masterson, "I forgive you. Your sickness is no longer mine to bear," according to Reuters. Masterson didn't say anything at all during the hearing. His wife, Bijou Phillips, was seen in court crying as the judge pronounced his sentence, the most difficult penalty possible. According to a Los Angeles court official, the judge rejected Masterson's defense team's plea for a new trial prior to the hearing. After the initial jury was unable to reach a verdict in 2022, Masterson underwent a retrial and was found guilty in May. After being found guilty, Masterson was placed in prison because he posed a flight risk. He gave the women drugs before assaulting them, according to testimony presented to the jury. Of his 3 accusers, he was found guilty of rape of 2 of them. A mistrial was declared over the 3rd accuser's allegations, and the prosecution stated they have no plans to retry the case. Allison Anderson, a lawyer representing 2 of the victims, said in a statement sent to BBC News that the women have displayed tremendous strength and bravery by coming forward to law enforcement and participating directly in 2 grueling criminal trials. Despite persistent harassment, obstruction, and intimidation, these courageous women helped hold a ruthless sexual predator accountable today, she said. On the contrary, some people came to his defense. In a letter sent to Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Charlene Olmedo, Ashton Kutcher reportedly called Masterson a friend, dedicated co-worker, and role model, saying they have remained friends since they first met in 1998. Kutcher also called Masterson an extremely honest and intentional human being, adding he did not ever recall him lying to me. Moreover, Mila Kunis wrote in a letter to Olmedo that Masterson has an innate goodness and genuine nature, calling him an amazing friend, confidant, and above all, an outstanding older brother figure to me. But I want to say you can never know what a person is internally like. Ever, right? Prosecutors claim that Scientology leaders threatened one survivor with losing her membership unless she agreed to a non-disclosure agreement and took a $400,000 payment. Judge Olmedo permitted discussion of the dogma and practices of Scientology during the trial, which angered the organization. The Church of Scientology said there was not a scintilla of evidence supporting the scandalous allegations that the church harassed the accusers. In a statement following the verdict in May, a woman said she had been victimized by the Church of Scientology ever since she spoke out. "Since the week I came forward to police, I've been terrorized, harassed, and had my privacy invaded daily by the cult of Scientology for almost 7 years now," she said, adding, "But I don't regret it." Jessica Barth, who established Voices in Action in the wake of the Me Too movement, also attended his sentence hearing. One of the women who accused scandalized Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein of assault was Miss Barth. Her organization encourages reporting of abuse and encourages others to do the same. As we try to understand the Masterson case, one must ask themselves, will we ever know the truth? We will continue to follow this story and provide any developments as they happen. Click the like button and be sure to subscribe to our channel below. To make sure you don't miss any uploads, smash the bell icon. Also share the video and leave your comments below. Remember, in a court of law, you are innocent until proven guilty. We look forward to seeing you in our next true crime video.